Hello, my name is Logan Mitchell, and this is my final project for EME3319, Design and Development of Educational Multimedia. I'm a second year computer science major, and I'm pursuing a minor in educational technology, and this is my third course in that sequence. As I have right here, this is not my e-portfolio, but this is my personal page where I have all of my different things listed. If you go over here to my courses, you can see all of the different educational technology classes that I took. So here's intro, here's technology enhanced learning environments, and then here's the course we're taking right now. And this blue hyperlink takes us to my course e-portfolio. So this is the home page of my e-course portfolio. And before I jump into it, I first want to talk about what this class means to me. Design and development of educational media is a class where we learned about different ways to design multimedia, different methods, and we learned different tools to help do it. And I learned a lot of valuable things. In fact, one of the most valuable things that I actually learned in this course is my second page, and that is the design principles. These are a list of different principles that you should use when you're designing not just multimedia, but frankly anything to help your product look less busy and to help your product look engaging for not just students, but anyone that's viewing your multimedia. I have many different listed here. Some include contrast and alignment. And these are things that I find myself not just using in this course, but in all of my other courses, especially ones that have a creative component. As a computer science major, I have to do a lot of things like designing games or designing flowcharts or algorithms. And I can use these different tools and design principles to help make these things actually look better and more engaging to viewers and help the things that I'm trying to teach by making a media easier. Another key component of this course, and one of the greatest things that I learned in this course, is the different plethora of tools. We learned so many different tools and software to use to create all different types of multimedia. Some of my favorite were Voki, Prezi, and we learned how to use iMovie and Adobe Animate, which are tools that I can see myself using in the future, even if it's not in this context. So now I wanted to talk about one specific project in depth, and that is going to be the digital images project, which I have listed right here. The purpose of this project was to create 3 different digital images. First, a flyer, second, a logo, and third, an infographic. And by doing this, I got to learn how to use 3 different softwares. For my event flyer, I wanted to create a poster for my favorite singer, which is what I have listed here, the Lady Gaga Mayhem poster. And I think that this project was important to me specifically because it helped me learn and reinforce the design principles that I learned in the prior week. As you can see here, I tried to do some contrast with the colors of red and black, and I tried to employ a diverse array of text to help the things pop out and look bold. Another thing that I got to do in this project was create a logo. I tried to go for a very simplistic logo for a fake coding company, and that's what I have here for Pythano. And this also, again, reinforced my design principles, but it also gave me the opportunity to do something that I've always wanted to do, which is digital design. And it's something that is really important in my career as a computer scientist because a lot of what I do is designing websites, designing games, designing screens, designing UI, and this really gave me an opportunity to do some of that and learn some of the basics, and it honestly piqued my interest, so I'm excited to continue to do that a little bit more. And then finally, for this project, we did a infographic, which I used Canva on. And this was one of my favorite apps to use because Canva is very easy to use and it has a lot of built-in graphics, built-in things. And I was able to convey an important message to me, which is encouraging more women to be in tech spaces through an infographic. And I think that this is something important as well because I feel like in a lot of corporate careers, you have to create presentations and things like that. And this is just one of the many tools that I can use to create an engaging presentation that can have a meaningful purpose. The rest of my website just has some of the different projects that we did, such as web-based multimedia, and animation I used in Adobe Animate, and of course a video I created with YouTube, and then of course a screencast. The final thing I wanted to talk about before ending my presentation was one thing that I would add to this course. And I think if I was going to add one thing to this course, I would like to see there be a game component. So we got to design a lot of different things like videos, movies, animations, etc. And I thought it would have been cool if we got to design maybe a game, whether it be in something like Roblox or Minecraft, or even if it's just like ideas or sketches of like a game UI or even the concept of a game. I feel like that could be a valuable way to utilize some of these topics and tools that we learned in this class in an engaging way, and also a way that's really relevant because, especially in the educational space, games are very important when it comes to teaching students. So I thought that that could be a cool thing. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and I will answer them. And I wish you all the best of luck in your future. Thank you.